Hey folks, welcome to Plane and Traffic. Today's episode's coming from oh my God, a brisk, well, not the coldest day of the season, but it's right there, considering 3 or 4 days ago we had about, oh my God, 75 degrees. So we're back to winter weather on a crisp, what is today? This is the retirement brain here. I believe, oh my God, how terrible it is. It's Tuesday, folks. It's Tuesday, December 30th, and I am in Decatur, Georgia. A good friend of mine, shout out to Cardinal Doherty High School in general, class of 84 specifically, Joanne messaged me on Instagram, sent me some messages. Now, I saw a group of people, you know, it's weird when you're on social media, and like, so many weird, sorry for the wind, so many weird, like videos, and you're like, who are these people? And I gotta be honest with you, a lot of times it ends up being these Nazi flags and Confederate flags and etc., etc. So the other night I saw people that had like a brown garb on walking in the street, and I gotta be honest with you, I kind of blew it off. And you know, I blew it off. I honestly did. And well, today, you know, I woke up and I had a message on Instagram from Joanne, who said, oh my God, the Buddhist monks are coming through Georgia. I gotta get a new selfie stick because this thing's wobbling all over. Like a peace march. And this peace march started for these Buddhist monks in Fort Worth, Texas. I'll put the date when it started. And yesterday it went through Morrow, Georgia. And today they're in Decatur, Georgia. And I said, look, oh, if y'all are walking from Fort Worth, Texas to here, they went through Selma. They were on the bridge in Selma. Look, we need it, man. And then I started saying to myself, man, it's cold, but like, yo, these folks literally walked. It's like, whatever conditions, they walked all the way out here from Fort Worth, Texas, with the intention of going to Washington, D.C. Now, I think I can get up this morning and see them in Decatur, Georgia. And that's what we're doing, and that's where I'm at. Okay, let's go. Welcome to Planet Traffic, entitled The Buddhist Monks in Decatur, Georgia. Yo, so last night, what a weird bucket list this guy's got. So last night I actually was on MARTA for the first time. And that's basically Atlanta Metro's SEPTA down here. I can be serious. I was actually going to do an episode of Planning Traffic on MARTA and just kind of like ride around and see what was what and blah, 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 blah. But I was on it last night because I went to the Falcons game at Mercedes-Benz Stadium, and look what's right up ahead. So we're actually approaching where I think things are going to be. But there's MARTA tracks right up here. That's that blue going across the road. Here's the actual marker, the Beacon Community. So this is the address that I got, 105 Electric Avenue. But look at the people that have come together right here. Look at this, folks. Look at this. Okay, so this is what is going on. I'm gonna say I'm in the right place. I'm definitely gonna say I'm in the right place for this. So we're gonna get a vantage point. This was actually at Beacon Municipal Center. Yeah, so here's the perch right here. Here's the perch for today's viewing. I don't know. So we're gonna sit here, and you can see the crowd coming together here. I'll sit on the wall. So yo, me and Charlie just moved in the general area almost the same time. Charlie, me coming from Philly about a year and a half or so ago. Charlie came from where?
From Miami.
Miami. So where are you living now? Where you?
On here, Decatur.
Okay, okay.
5 minutes over from here.
Charlie has a great perspective because he's actually seen the Buddhist monks prior. What was the vibe last night?
It was good. It was good. It was good. It was pretty quiet. The people was good. The energy was right. Just like they had security, which I expected. I didn't expect it to have that much security because of what it's supposed to be. But other than that, it was a pretty amazing experience.
It looked a friend of mine from high school literally sent me the videos on Instagram today, and she's like, she almost was like pleading, like, yo, you need to get there. And I'm like, yeah, I kind of do, because I'm used to, if I'm turning Instagram on and seeing a parade or a march, I'm seeing all the wrong flags. I'm seeing them do these Nazi flags in Tennessee and different areas of the country. It's refreshing to see something really positive for a change. Period. Did you get to see the dog?
No.
So the dog's like, that's apparently that's a whole nother dynamic going on.
Yeah. From what I'm hearing, that's another whole dynamic.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's pretty good experience.
Good, man. I appreciate your help, man. Thank you. All right. Hey, so we hit a snag. So a lady just came out to speak to people. The Buddhist monks were supposed to show up at 2:30, and there was a delay. So everyone has to reconvene at that location that I was just at 5 p.m. So as opposed to earlier when I first got here, I was doing some light filming when I came up, and I did use this street. I made a left and went down this direction. And you can see, look at this. So this is actually the path that the monks are going to take as they approach the community center a little further up here. So basically, I honestly think that, like, I read a couple little spots on the internet, and I think they knew in advance that the original scheduled time of 2:30 at the community center was changed. And I think that, they told us when we were at the community center sitting that they were delayed, but I think they knew that. And if you were on the internet, you might have seen it sooner. Because look at this. So, like, what a difference. Look at the marshals and everything here. What a difference that. There goes Marta. Like, yeah, what a difference a couple hours make. Because it has become. This has completely filled in, as opposed to what it looked like. I'd say, like, I don't know, 1 o'clock, 1:30 when I was originally here. It's gotten very, very, very crowded. Right behind me, right over here, was the wall that I was sitting on earlier. And it's still got, like, got areas available to sit there. But I'm going to go with this move as the sun drops further and further into sunset and actually get myself in the sun. I think that'll pay dividends over the course of the next couple of hours, and just stop up here and kind of see them along their path. This is quiet respect for because they're in meditation and prayer as they make this walk, and that to me is special. And I'm very interested to see how that looks as it passes by. The original group, I believe, was 24 Buddhist monks. It started in November It's a 120-day march that started Fort Worth, Texas, ending in Washington, D.C. And along the way, there was a lot of, not a lot. Oh, I hear clapping. So let's see. Along the way, there was some hiccups. And one of the hiccups was the fact that a car did run into the monks, seriously, or injuring one to the point of an amputee leg. That was in Dayton, Texas, right outside Houston on November 19th. So I think this group it's obviously a lower number now, and I think the last number I saw was 19, but I'm not really sure. We'll try to confirm that. But 2,300-mile march for peace. Well, you know what? There's a lot of people. That's exactly what they want. They want to be around that. They want to be around that energy. So that part makes a lot of sense. And this would be day 66 on the 30th of December in Decatur, Georgia. Yesterday they were in Morrow. We were talking to Charlie earlier about that. And tomorrow they're in another Georgia town. It's really exciting. I'm really happy I came today. I really must say. Absolutely therapeutic in a way. You can see this. So here's the intersection of Commerce and West Trinity Place. I think they are coming through here. I mean, the way the crowd is gathering here, you would think so. But look at people trying to get vantage points of the march. Look at this. Look at this. And then you can see this whole street here blocked off, all the way down to the community center, all the way down. Look how pretty this statue is. What an amazing statue. So much color in it, like seriously, like look at everything that's happening here. And you saw the sign, and this is right next to a African-American school that was used up until 1967 before the schools were integrated. So I think it served the community from, oh my God, like 1913 to, I recorded that sign earlier. I feel like that was like in the mid, like, look, until 1967, let's just say that, till schools were, they had integration at that point. But yeah, this is the area right here where the monks are going to, I believe I have a service here with a bunch of representatives from the area, the municipalities in Decatur. When the Buddhist monks decide that they're going to have a march, it's because of dire conditions. Wow, like put that in perspective. Dire conditions, basically, and they choose where the dire conditions are, and then they march there. So that's why they're here, right? So we have that clarified. The flip to it is how many people. It's still before 5 p.m. This is how many people wanted to be a part of that. They know it's a peace march. It's to bring attention to kindness, compassion for people in general. Look at all these people that wanted to be a part of that energy. And it goes all the way down this street. Look, all the way down. And all the way to the community center that I've been to today. I've seen that. It's kind of intense. It's kind of, and you know what? It's up, that alone, the crowd that's here is uplifting. This is how many people this drew, and it's drawing everywhere they go. Everywhere they go, people are coming out to see them walk, to pay their respects to what they're doing. They know why they're doing it, and people want to be a part of it, and they want the Buddhist monks to recognize that we are aware that we got dire conditions as it pertains to humanity right now. It's very toxic. But not today, not right here. Not with what you see all these people come out for today. I love how these signs just appeared. It's a wonderful thing. Look, everyone holding them. Pray for peace. Decatur, United for Peace. Look at it. He just came through. People in the back. Wow, that was a real, you know what, it was an overwhelming feeling watching the monks walk past. I'm not gonna lie, it just was. It's, you know, it's knowing people took time out of their day to recognize what they're doing, why they're here, and then just seeing them and knowing the journey they've been on. But yeah, that was something special. Yep. Yeah, something special indeed, folks. Thanks for watching. So for people to seek out the Buddhist monks along this journey is nothing but positivity. If people are being offended at the actual congregation of people in the different towns because they hear them talking or cheering and clapping, you will notice in my video in Decatur, that started, but there was people correcting that. And people would stop because then they needed a reminder. But the euphoria of knowing what this group of people are doing, right, is probably just making people the joy they're getting out of just seeing them. So I saw Decatur. I heard people complaining about Decatur online. There were people that weren't there. They weren't there. And you were there. And I was there. And I saw it. And let's not get it twisted. We know why the monks march the 2,300 miles. We know why they're doing it. And the people coming to see them, there's a reason they need to be there. They need to see them. They need to recognize them. And for people to get offended by the fact that people are filming them, and even look, even if you're like, oh, I'm going to get clicks and I'm going to get this and that and the other thing, people are seeing it. That's why I was there. That's why I was there, because of social media. I did not know that they were walking through the United States. I knew it because Instagram, I saw the videos on Instagram. That's it. Have a great day, pleasant tomorrow. And let's, hey, for the ones that really want it, let's continue the energy through 2026 and keep it moving. Keep it moving in our direction, not we'll go high while they go low. How about that? Great day, pleasant tomorrow. I'll see you next episode.